ignorance will remain one of the sins of John Dramani Mahama. I am not a magician to create jobs for the youth. He said it. It shocked me. It pierced my heart like a sharp razor straight against the jugular vein. I am like the dead goat. In other words, I have the dead goat syndrome. When you wave a knife left, right, and center in front of me, I don't see it, let alone feel it. Another sin of John Dramani Mahama whilst in power. They say power corrupts, absolutely. Absolute power, yes, corrupts absolutely. My brother, when Mahama said these things, some of us were so shocked. The soft-spoken, humble Mahama said some of these things. That was why we sent him where he belonged, opposition. Mahama went into opposition. My brother, my sister. But we have heard the party in power tell us time and again that it is not the duty of the government to create jobs. It is not the duty of the central government to create jobs for the youth and the citizenry. Let me put away that and get into the proper content. Mahama said this. Yes, I heard him. You heard him. We all heard him. I'm not a magician to create jobs for the youth. We rewarded him with opposition, sent him back, wallowing in the cauldron of absolute despondency. My brother, my sister. And we brought you on because we believe that you were magicians to create the jobs for us. Now we realize that you are quack magicians. You are quacks. You know who a quack is? These are ducks that cannot quack. Better still, they are humans who have become ducks and they are quacking. They are quacks. We voted the NPP into power and decided to send John Dramani Mahama packing bag and baggage back into opposition. We were told that he went into a deep depression. But he consoled himself with one thing. He said, oh my God, Ghana will one day remember all the work that I put in place to be able to bring us here. At the time Mahama left, we were told that we didn't owe that much. And again, our budget deficit was financed internally. But these people, we believed that they were the kings of the economy. They brought Wale Adam Smith and deceived us that this was the Adam Smith we needed. Little did we know that he was a blacksmith and not Adam Smith. Baomia. Today, he has the well-deserving tag of liar stamped on his forehead like the mark of Cain. Hallelujah. Read the Bible. My brother, my sister, Mahama said he was not a magician. The arrogance was stepping in. When you get power, this kind of arrogance swallows you. Hey, I remember Hannah Tete. There was a time he came up to me. How many people remember Hannah Tete? These days I don't hear of her. I've told this story over and over and I keep saying it. Hannah Tete came to multimedia, my brother, my sister, and saw me. They were in opposition, NDC. Oh, Black Rasta, you are doing a good job. God bless you. The country will really remember you. She shook hands with me and even embraced me. I felt the warmth of her bosom. I was encouraged that a top hierarchy person like that had seen the good work I was doing. They want power. 6, 7, 8, 9 months, moments after they got power, Obama came into the country. Oh my God. I remember meeting Hannah Tete right in front of, was it the National Theatre or the Conference Center? One of them where Obama went to speak. I normally confuse the two. I met her coming out and I was so excited that since this woman embraced me and gave me that warmth from her bosom, I hadn't met her again. Let me just shake hands with her and say, oh, congratulations, you guys won power. When she saw me approaching her with my hand stretched out to shake her hand, she looked at me disdainfully and walked away. I will never forget that day. Hannah Tete. Hey, I was so embarrassed to the core. Hey, a few months ago, she embraced me and gave me some cool warmth from her bosom and thanked me for doing a good job. A few months after they got power, she doesn't know me anymore. I now carry a certain dangerous disease. My brother, my sister, she wouldn't want to catch it. I was so shocked. Well, I walked away quietly. No wonder later in life, Rollins himself considered her to be overly arrogant. Do you remember that? A few years back, Rollins considered Hannah Tete as very arrogant. Do you remember that? And when Rollins said it, I carried a huge stone, this time round, not from Israel, but from here, and took it to Rollins and said, Rollins, this is your stone. Please, let's learn to be humble. What kind of a demon is in this power that makes people so arrogant? So noble in opposition. Yet when they get into power, they are like demons on heat. Why did I single out Hannah Tete? Because this was an instant that I will forever remember. She walked away without stretching her hand, looked at me as if I had just dropped from Venus. My brother, Napo, let me close with this. We sent Mahama into opposition because he told us he couldn't create jobs. He wasn't a magician. So we went to look for a magician. And the magician we found was you. Bawamia Nana Akufo-Addo. And we put you into power to make magic, kanjori. But we realized that you guys are quacks. Quacks. You talk. Bawamia only does well in opposition. In power, he is a joke. In opposition, he has all the ideas, all the blueprints. Yes, blueprint. But in power, he is as weak as carbonic acid. Have I made myself clear? So, the man who told us he was not a magician is better than the man who told us he was a magician yet couldn't make the magic. True or false? Yabo!